Hello, everybody. I'm Ted Robinson. Welcome to Seattle. It's Texas versus Seattle.
Play ball! Ball!
That's in the dirt.
Ball!
That's low. 2-0 is the count. Line drive towards the left fielder. That falls in for a hit. Now up to bat, Ivan Rodriguez. Kickoff throw to first.
Strike!
Right down the pipe.
Strike!
Swing and a miss. Rodriguez goes down swinging. Fly ball to center field. It drops in for a hit. Here comes the throw to third. Safe at third. There's a base hit.
Drive!
Up across the letters. There's a slowly hit grounder to. It's off his glove. He's out at first. Now stepping up to the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. There's a ground ball to
You're
first.
out!
He's out at first. Seattle is up next.
Strike!
Up across the letters. No balls, one strike.
Strike!
No balls, two strikes. Fly ball to right center field.
Out!
It's caught. Now up to bat, David Bell.
Strike!
0-1 is the count.
Ball!
That's down and in. One ball, one strike.
Strike! Ball!
That's up and in. Deep fly.
Out!
Blue. Now up to bat, Alex Rodriguez.
Ball!
That's way outside.
Ball!
That nearly hit him.
Ball!
That's in tight. 3-0 is the count.
Ball!
That's high. Ball 4. That's a walk. Now stepping up to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball!
That nearly hit him. 1-0 is the count.
Drive!
Could have smashed that one. One ball, one strike. Here's the windup and the pitch. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike!
Right down the pipe.
Ball!
That's up and away. It's a full count. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk. Coming to the plate is John Olerud.
Drive!
Could have smashed that one.
Strike!
There's a ground ball to second. And it throws to first. Texas is up next. There's a ground ball to third. He's out at first. Gabe Kapler steps up to the plate. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
That's a little low.
Ball.
That's outside. 2-0 is the count.
Strike.
Up across the letters. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
He painted it. Here's the windup and the pitch. There's a ground ball to second. He's out at first. Royce Clayton.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Clayton.
Ball.
That's very high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul.
Fouled off to the right. Fly ball. That falls in for a hit. There's a base hit.
Ball.
1-0 is the count.
Strike.
Could have smashed that one. 1-1 is the count.
Ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Alisea.
Ball.
That's in tight. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk. Here comes Frank Catalanato. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Strike.
0-1 is the count.
Strike. You're out.
Kalama. Fans. Catalanato. After 1.5, there's no score.
Ball.
That's low.
Ball.
That's very high. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a smash to Alisea.
You're
He's out at first. Jay Buhner steps up to the plate.
Ball.
That's up and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Fly ball towards the center fielder.
Out.
It's caught. Now up to bat, Dan Wilson.
Ball.
That nearly hit him.
Ball.
That's high. 2-0 is the count. Line drive towards the left fielder. That falls in for a hit. There's a base hit. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's just a bit outside.
Ball.
That's in tight. 2 balls, no strikes.
Ball.
That's down and away. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a ground ball to second.
Out.
That out ends the inning. At the end of 2, there's no score.
Ball.
That's in tight.
Strike.
Caught the black on that one.
Ball.
That's high. There's a ground ball to short.
Out.
He's out at first. Rusty Greer. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
That nearly hit him.
Ball.
That's low. Fly ball to right field. It drops in for a hit. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
That's in tight. 2 balls, no strikes.
Strike. Strike. Ball.
That's in tight. The count is full. Here comes the 3-2
Ball.
pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk. Here comes Rafael Palmeiro.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Palmeiro.
Strike.
Here's the windup and the pitch.
Strike.
Palmeiro goes down swinging. Shallow fly to the shortstop. It drops in for a hit. Texas loads the bases.
Strike. Safe.
Pickoff throw to third.
Strike.
Caught the black on that one.
You're out.
Strikeout by Palmeiro. Seattle has the top of the order coming up.
Ball.
That's up and in. 1-0 is the count. There's a ground ball to second.
Out.
He's out at first. David Bell.
Strike.
Up across the letters.
Strike.
Here's the windup and the pitch. There's a ground ball to third.
You're
He's out at first. Alex Rodriguez.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-1 is the count.
Ball.
That's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
That's down and in. 2 balls, 1 strike. There's a ground ball to the right side.
You're
He's out at first. In the bottom of the third, there's no score.
Ball.
That's very high.
Strike.
Up across the letters. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike.
Right down the pipe.
Ball.
That nearly hit him.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. There's a ground ball up the middle. There's a base hit.
Strike.
Up across the letters. No balls, 1 strike. There's a ground ball to third.
Out.
He's out at second. It's a double play. Coming to the plate is Frank Catalanato.
Ball.
That's down and in. 1-0 is the count.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. Here's the windup and the pitch. Deep fly.
Out.
Griffin. After 3.5, there's no score. There's a slowly hit grounder to Clayton.
Out.
He's out at first. John Olerud steps up to the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're out.
Oleru goes down. Coming to the plate is Edgar Martinez. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
That's very high. He crushed that one. It bounces off the wall.
You're
Martinez
out.
goes in head first. He's tagged out trying for a double. Bottom of the 4th. There's no score.
Drive.
He painted it. 0-1 is the count.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. Fly ball towards the right fielder.
Out.
A routine catch. Rusty Greer.
Ball.
That's a little low.
Ball.
That's a little low. 2-0 is the count.
Ball.
That's in tight. 3 balls, no strikes.
Ball.
That's high. He's only given up 3 walks so far.
Strike.
Right at the knees. There's a ground ball to second.
You're
He's out at second.
Out.
It's a double play. After 4.5, there's no score. Here's the windup and the pitch. It has a chance. It's a home run. Now stepping up to the plate, Dan Wilson.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Wilson.
Strike.
Could have smashed that one. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
That's down and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're out.
Wilson goes down swinging.
Strike.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's the windup and the pitch. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
That's high. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're out.
Javier goes down swinging.
Strike.
Right at the knees.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count.
You're out.
McLemore goes down swinging. And at the end of 5, the score is 1-0. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ball. Ball.
That's down and in.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. 3 balls, no strikes.
Ball.
That's outside. Ball 4, that's a walk. Lee Stevens.
Ball.
That's up and in.
Ball.
That's high. 2-0 is the count.
Ball.
That's a little high. 3 balls, no strikes. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fly ball towards the center fielder.
Out.
Drifting. Now stepping up to the plate, Gabe Kapler.
Ball.
That's up and in. 1 ball, no strikes.
Strike.
He painted it.
Strike.
He painted it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a ground ball to first. He's out at first. He slides. It's a double play. After 5.5, the score is 1-0. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Strike. 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 3.
Loiza strikes out. Bell.
Ball.
That's down and in. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
That's high. There's a long drive. Home run! Coming to the plate is Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball.
That's a little high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
That's very high.
Ball. Ball.
That's way outside. John Oleru steps up to the plate.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Oleru.
Hey.
Pickoff throw to first.
Strike. Ball.
That's down and in.
Strike. 3.
Loiza strikes out Oleru.
Strike.
0-1 is the count.
Strike.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He's safe.
Pickoff throw to first. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
That's up and away. 1-2 is the count. Here's the windup and the pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball.
That's very high. Here comes the 3-2
Ball.
pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk. Here comes Jay Buhner.
Strike.
Right at the knees.
Strike.
0-2 is the count.
Ball.
That's down and away. Here's the windup and the pitch. 2-2 is the count. There's a ground ball to
You're
third.
out.
That out ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. The score is 2-0.
Ball.
That's outside. 1-0 is the count.
Ball.
That's down and in.
Strike.
Right at the knees.
Strike.
He painted it.
Ball.
That's up and in. The count is full. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk. Luis Elisea steps up to the plate. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
That's down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You're out.
Elisea goes down swinging. That's up and away.
Strike.
Caught the black on that one. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fly ball to right center field.
Out.
Griffin. Ivan Rodriguez. Pickoff throw to first. Pickoff throw to first.
Strike.
Up across the letters.
Ball.
That's a little high.
Ball.
That nearly hit him.
Ball.
That's high. 3-1 is the count. There's a slowly hit grounder to
Out.
Palama. Texas may regret not cashing in on that chance. They're bringing in a right-hander.
Ball.
That's in tight. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
That's very high.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Wilson.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Wilson. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fouled off to the right. There's a ground ball to short.
Out.
He's out at first. Stan Javier.
Ball.
That's a little low.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. 2-0 is the count.
Ball.
That's in tight. 3 balls, no strikes.
Ball.
That's down and in. Ball 4, that's a walk. Coming to the plate is Mark McLemore. Fly ball.
Out.
Caught by the right fielder. David Bell. Here's the windup and the pitch. Could have smashed that one. Pickoff throw to first.
Ball.
That's just a bit outside. There's a ground ball to third. That out ends the inning. Texas has the heart of the order coming up.
Strike.
Swing and a miss by Greer.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. 1-1 is the count.
Ball.
That's up and away. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fly ball to left field. It drops in for a hit. There's a base hit.
Ball.
That's in the dirt.
Strike.
There's a comeback into the pitcher. He's out at second.
Out.
Double play. Now up to bat, Rafael Palmeiro.
Ball.
That's down and in.
Ball.
That's in tight. 2-0 is the count.
Ball.
That's just a bit outside.
Ball.
That's a little high. Ball 4, that's a walk. Lee Stevens.
Ball.
That's just a bit outside. That's down and in. Here's the windup and the pitch. There's a slowly hit grounder to Olery. Texas may regret not cashing in on that chance.
Ball.
That's in tight.
Ball.
That's down and away. 2-0 is the count.
Ball.
That's way outside.
Ball.
That's a little low. Ken Griffey Jr.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. It's popped up.
Out.
He's there, and he has it. John Olery.
Strike.
Swing and a miss.
Three.
Pickoff throw to first. No balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3.
Olery just isn't having much luck connecting with the ball. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
Caught the black on that one.
Three.
Pickoff throw to first. 0-2 is the count.
Ball.
That's very high.
Three.
Another throw to first. The runner's moving on the
You're
pitch.
out.
Martinez goes down. It's the last chance for Texas. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
That's outside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball.
That's down and in. 2-0 is the count.
Ball.
That's down and away. 3 balls, no strikes.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. Ball 4, that's a walk. They're bringing in the closer. John Halama really did a fine job. Pickoff throw to first. Here's the windup and the pitch. No balls, 1 strike.
Ball.
That's very high. 1-1 is the count. There's a ground ball up the middle. Throw to third. There's a base hit. They've got a good chance to score here.
Strike.
Right down the pipe.
Ball.
That's a little high. 1-1 is the count.
Ball.
That's a little low.
Strike.
Could have smashed that one.
Ball.
It's a full count. Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk. A hit here could tie it up. There's a comebacker to the pitcher. 1 run scores. That brings in 1 run for Texas.
Ball.
That's just a bit outside.
Three.
Pickoff throw to third. Pickoff throw to third. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the windup and the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. This might be deep enough to get the run home.
Out.
Griffin. He throws to the cutoff man, and he throws to second. That run ties the game. 2 runners on base, 1 away.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Ball. Ball.
Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball 4, that's a walk. Now up to bat, Chad Curtis. Fly ball to right center field. It drops in for a hit, and he throws home. That brings in 1 run for Texas.
Ball.
1 ball, no strikes. There's a liner to right center field. It drops in for a hit. 1 run scores. He throws to the cutoff man, and he throws to second. They had no chance to get him on that ball. That's a double. Now up to bat, Lee Stevens. Here's the windup and the pitch. No balls, 1 strike.
Strike.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3.
And he strikes out. They bat it around.
Ball.
That's up and in.
Ball.
That's a little low.
Strike.
Could have smashed that one. 2-1 is the count.
Ball.
That's just a bit outside.
Ball.
That nearly hit him. That's the 3rd walk he's given up already. They're bringing in a left-hander. Jose Mesa just didn't have a good day.
Ball.
That's in the dirt. 1-0 is the count. There's a ground ball to short, and he throws to first. He's out at first. It's the last chance for Seattle. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Shallow fly to center field. That falls in for a hit. Now up to bat, Dan Wilson. Fly ball to left field. That falls in for a hit. They've got a good chance to score here. Fly ball towards the right fielder. Catney. He throws to the cutoff man. Throw to second. Runner is safe at third. Runners on the corners. 1 man out.
Ball.
That's just a bit outside.
Ball.
That's just a bit outside. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Ball. Ball.
That's very high. That's the 3rd walk he's given up already. The bases are loaded. 1 away.
Drive.
Right down the pipe.
Drive.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count. Fly ball. Caught by the center fielder. Throw to second. 1 run scores. Alex Rodriguez steps up to the plate. Swing and a miss by Rodriguez.
Drive.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count. Texas wins. Texas wins easily.